The national park stretches out, a silent, vast wilderness swallowed by the deep, inky blackness of night. A single piercing beam of light slices through the dense trees, a distant beacon against the overwhelming darkness. The faint glow emanates from a distant tower, barely a whisper of light against the oppressive night sky. The only sounds are the rhythmic chirping of crickets, a tiny symphony in the vast silent expanse. Leaves rustle softly, a subtle whisper carried on the night air, adding to the eerie calm of the park. The darkness itself feels alive, encompassing everything, broken only by the distant, unwavering light. The air in Tower 4 crackles with the low hum of electronics, a silent symphony of impending action. Muri, a pragmatic leader, sips coffee, her eyes methodically scanning a bank of monitors, a silent vigil. Jenny, observant and tech-savvy, adjusts her headset, her fingers deftly checking connections, a picture of focus. Ashley Graves, quiet and focused, sketches intently in a notebook, lost in a world of her own creation. Vida, strong and prepared, meticulously checks her utility belt, each item a testament to her readiness. Sina, energetic and playful, practices lines under her breath, a playful murmur in the tense atmosphere. Muri hands Jenny a thick rule book, its cover worn from countless readings, a silent testament to its importance. Jenny nods, her expression serious, as she flips through the pages, the rustle of paper filling the tense air. Ashley takes a copy as well, her eyes scanning the first few lines, a flicker of apprehension in her gaze. Muri's voice, firm and commanding, cuts through the quiet. All right, team. Tower 4. He emphasizes, read up on the protocols, especially the unusual wildlife sightings. A chilling warning hangs in the air as he concludes, you never know what's out there. Inside Tower 4, Sina's face leans into view, a mischievous glint in her eyes. She winks playfully, a silent invitation to her world. Her lips twist into a funny face, breaking the tension with a touch of humor. Sina's voice, warm and engaging, fills the space. Hey there, viewers! Ever wonder what goes on in these towers? She asks, a knowing smile playing on her lips. Mostly, it's just watching for idiots who think a no trespassing sign is a suggestion. In Tower 4, Muri spins around, her face a mask of urgency and frustration as she hears Sina's voice. Her voice cuts through the air, sharp and demanding. China, cut the fourth wall stuff. We're on the clock. Muri's gaze intensifies, a silent plea for focus hanging between them. Focus. Sina lets out a dramatic sigh, her shoulders slumping in a moment of theatrical defeat. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, a whirlwind of motion as she returns to the monitors, the digital world her only focus. Under a moonless sky, Vida and Ashley navigate the dense undergrowth of the national park, their flashlights piercing the inky darkness. The air, thick with a primal sense of pine and damp earth, envelops them as they move with quiet purpose. Vida, a shadow among shadows, leads the way, her senses heightened by the nocturnal wilderness. Her flashlight beam cuts a swath through the oppressive gloom, revealing gnarled roots and towering trees. Suddenly, Vida freezes, her body rigid, every muscle tensed with an unseen awareness. She listens, an intense focus etched upon her face, as if deciphering a secret whispered by the night itself. In the deepening twilight of the national park, Vida's eyes narrow, catching a faint flicker of movement within the heavy shadows. Two piercing pinpricks of intense crimson light suddenly emerge from the impenetrable darkness, fixing upon her. The malevolent red glow seems to pulsate, an unseen predator's gaze, holding her captive in its sinister grip. Vida freezes, her heart pounding a frantic rhythm against her ribs, her breath catching in her throat, a silent gasp of terror. A cold shiver runs down her spine as the unsettling red eyes vanish as swiftly and mysteriously as they appeared. The shadows return to their silent vigil, leaving Vida alone with a chilling sense of dread, haunted by the spectral encounter. In the dimly lit Tower 4, Jenny's monitor flickers, a grainy image of the forest before her eyes. Suddenly, the image dissolves into a violent blizzard of static, obscuring the view completely. Jenny's brow furrows with growing frustration as she taps the unresponsive screen. The other monitors, however, remain eerily clear, displaying an uneventful, tranquil forest. Her voice cuts through the silence, a sigh of exasperation. Systems are glitching again. The static on her screen persists, a stark and unsettling contrast to the calm views around her. Vida's voice crackles over the comms, a raw edge of panic in her tone, her breathing shallow and fast. Her eyes are wide, darting through the oppressive darkness, searching for any sign of movement. Muri, Jenny, Ashley, I saw something, she cries, her voice trembling with terror and urgency. Red eyes, big, fast. Not an animal I recognize, Vida whispers, the unknown horror chilling her to the bone. In the control room of Tower 4, Muri's face hardens, her gaze fixed on the array of monitors. The screens flicker with urgent data, reflecting a growing tension in her eyes. Her voice, sharp and commanding, cuts through the air. Everyone back to the tower now. She issues direct orders, her focus unwavering. Ashley, Vida, confirm your positions. Her intensity deepens as she turns to another screen. China, keep an eye on all feeds, especially the perimeter. The monitors glow with the silent threat, and Muri's resolve is a palpable force in the room. In Tower 4, the air crackles with unspoken fear as the team regroups, their faces etched with grim resolve. Vida's eyes widen, her hands frantically gesturing, desperately trying to convey the creature's immense size. Her movements are sharp, conveying the terrifying speed of the beast that haunts their every thought. Ashley, usually composed, nods slowly, her expression confirming the unsettling dread that fills the room. A shared, silent understanding passes between them, the weight of their encounter pressing down. In the stark silence of Tower 4, Jenny's ears suddenly perk up, catching a faint, mysterious sound. Her gaze, sharp and curious, lands on a loose panel in the console. A hint of something hidden. Tucked away, a small leather-bound diary reveals itself, promising untold secrets. She pulls it out, dust clinging to its aged cover, a relic from another time. Her voice a whisper. She asks, "What's this?" As the diary's mysteries beckon. In the desolate Tower 4, Jenny opens the ancient diary, its worn cover creaking with untold secrets. Her eyes widen, fixated on the chilling warnings of the first entry dated years ago. As she begins to read aloud, a heavy, immediate silence descends upon the room. Her voice, trembling slightly, whispers, "The Wendigo. It hunts at night. It mimics voices." The ominous words hang in the air, a terrifying premonition in the sudden, profound stillness. Muri seizes the diary, her fingers tracing the worn cover, a grim resolve hardening her features. Her eyes scan the pages, the secrets within slowly unfolding, confirming her darkest suspicions. The team exchanges uneasy glances, sensing the gravity of Muri's discovery, a silent dread settling among them. Muri declares, "This explains a lot. This job isn't just about watching fires. We're hunters." In Tower 4, the team huddles close, their faces etched with a grim blend of determination and apprehension. Sina, usually so light-hearted, speaks with an unexpected gravity, her voice cutting through the tension. She suggests utilizing the park's natural choke points, a grim strategy for their impending battle. Vida, the meticulous tactician, outlines weapon deployment, her finger tracing invisible lines on the dusty floor. Her intense gaze plans every move, a silent promise of precision and deadly efficiency. Ashley, her eyes sharp and vigilant, points out potential escape routes, ensuring their survival. Under the night sky, Vida's heavy-duty SUV stands as a formidable silhouette, the team gathering around its dark form. The dim light near the tower casts long shadows. As Vida unlocks the back of the SUV, a sense of anticipation building. A surprising arsenal is revealed. Tranquilizer rifles, heavy-duty flashlights gleaming in the faint illumination. Among the expected gear, a few unconventional items hint at the extraordinary challenges ahead, their purpose shrouded in mystery. Under the cloak of night, an armed team moves through the dense national park, their silhouettes barely visible. Each breath mists in the cold, still air, a silent testament to the biting chill of the night. Their footsteps are hushed, a careful rhythm breaking the profound silence, every sound amplified by the darkness. A lone owl's distant hoot echoes through the trees, a haunting call in the vast, silent wilderness. Tension hangs heavy, a palpable presence in the frigid night as they press deeper into the unknown. From the dense woods of the national park, an unearthly, guttural growl echoes, sending shivers down the spine. The terrifying Wendigo emerges, gaunt and skeletal, its elongated limbs reaching out from the shadows. Its eyes, two burning embers of red, pierce the darkness with an ominous glow. A piercing shriek rips through the air, freezing the blood in one's veins, a sound of pure, chilling dread. The team unleashes a hail of tranquilizer darts, their desperate shots piercing the creature's emaciated form. Yet, the creature shrugs off the darts, an unnatural resilience radiating from its gaunt body. With terrifying speed, it lunges forward, a blur of fury and desperation. The national park erupts into a chaotic, desperate battle for survival. The monstrous Wendigo attacks in a terrifying blur of motion, its razor-sharp claws flashing through the air. Muri dodges with a desperate lunge, the creature's deadly swipe narrowly missing her. She fires another shot, the deafening report echoing ominously through the dense ancient trees. With a sudden surge of raw strength, Vida shoves Ashley violently out of the Wendigo's path. The Wendigo charges with terrifying speed, its eyes burning with malevolent hunger. Sina cries out, her voice a desperate plea, attempting to distract the enraged beast from its prey. Battered and bruised, Jenny lands a critical shot, her face a mask of fierce determination. The Wendigo stumbles, a horrifying, agonizing shriek tearing through the silent trees. Its body collapses to the ground with a sickening thud, the forest echoing its final cry. Violent convulsions seize the creature, a grotesque dance of death. Suddenly, it explodes in a shower of gore, painting the pristine forest with crimson. Splintered bones fly through the air, the Wendigo eradicated, leaving only a gruesome aftermath. The forest floor, scarred by recent conflict, now holds a dark red gemstone where the Wendigo fell. The gemstone pulsates faintly with a subtle, internal glow, a silent testament to vanquished evil. Intricate, vine-like patterns are etched into its polished surface, hinting at ancient, mystical power. The team stands over the pulsating gem, their exhaustion etched onto their faces, yet a quiet victory settles over them. Their weary eyes reflect the gemstone's dim glow, the silent heroes in the aftermath of a harrowing battle. A profound sense of accomplishment washes over them as they gaze upon the vanquished threat, now a silent, glowing trophy. The first rays of dawn paint the national park sky in fiery hues of orange and purple, a breathtaking, silent spectacle. The team, weary but alive, stands in the soft morning light, their faces etched with the night's trials. They prepare a makeshift grave deep within the forest, their movements deliberate and heavy with purpose. With solemn resolve, they carefully place the mysterious gemstone into the wet cement, burying its dangerous glow forever. The cement hardens, sealing away the gemstone, leaving only the quiet of the forest as a witness to their secret. Vida navigates her SUV down a winding park road, the forest a blur of green outside. Inside, Muri, Jenny, Ashley, and Sina sit in a quiet, shared reflection. The lingering adrenaline from last night slowly drains from their weary systems. Sunlight filters through the trees, illuminating the peaceful, ancient forest. The tranquil scenery is a stark, almost cruel, contrast to their recent ordeal. Silent, they carry the heavy, unspoken memory of the previous night's terror. Inside Vida's SUV, the engine hums a steady rhythm as the miles melt away beneath them. Muri's phone vibrates softly against her leg, a silent signal in the quiet tension of the vehicle. A small, knowing smile plays on Muri's lips as she glances at the screen, a private moment of triumph. The words "payment" received glow back, a stark confirmation of their successful, albeit unusual, endeavor. The tight-knit team exchanges quick, understanding glances, a silent acknowledgement of their shared journey. Their unique job is done, for now. As the road stretches into an uncertain future, full of untold possibilities.